I simply marked out the amount of clearance I would need and cut it with a grinder. To make the headlamp harness, I took one H4 harness and split the insulator halfway down the wire for all 3 wires. I then stripped the ends of the second H4 connector and twisted those openings together. To make these connections permanent and reliable, I did have to solder them. ChrisFIX does an excellent job explaining automotive soldering in one of his videos, so I'd recommend checking that out to get an idea of what it's like. I wrapped the twisted wires in flux and used a heat gun to distribute it between the wires. The flux transfers heat between the strands of wire. It's difficult to get perfect contact between the wires, so this helps the soldering iron heat up all the wires from a single spot. Placing the soldering iron underneath the wires meant gravity was working with me. After the wires heated up enough, I could then apply the solder to the top of the wire and it would melt through. Everyone has their own way of soldering, but this is what works for me.